Ugh. A lot of stuff went down last time. We were finally gonna get out of the pot, only to get roadblocked. And it was a very, very, very big roadblock. Certainly send me and Hakan in for a tizzy, I'll tell you something, but man. Hakan just can never catch a break, can he? After what just transpired, the heck are we gonna do now? In any case, after what just happened, we found ourselves back here in Bunpuku's shop. Sorry about that, sticking shift key. Anyway. She doesn't seem to be here. Guess we can just go back up. Okay. Things are a little darker around here. Oh, that's just gonna replay all the scenes again. Cables are growing strangely. Wait. This door was green instead of blue. Isn't this where Bunpuku's domain's supposed to be? I don't see any other way forward, so let's see if this thing will even work. Gold pile domain, huh? I'm guessing this is how it's gonna look if I actually took her trial, but she just gave me her power before. Oh, that's just glitter effect. I thought that was gonna be an item or something. Wait, come to think of it, these piles of gold? It's weird. This is the gold pile domain, belonging to a Tanuki yokai. This yokai apparently used to peddle her wares from place to place, but settled down significantly after being captured. Tanuki are cowardly by nature, perhaps having understood the gap between the magical and the human mundane. Cowardly, yeah, that definitely sums her up to a T, based on the few interactions we've had with her. The energy of metal is abundant in this place. You must overcome the plump yokai here who has given into her greed and heart and hoarded gold. Plump. Well, it's not exactly inaccurate. Bunpuku's diary. It's been such a long time since I ran away from the village and started being a peddler. There were so many cowards there that I ended up getting into a fight with everyone and leaving. But I don't regret it. My travels have been great and it's let me meet other yokai. And though I've some strife with them, there's even some understanding humans. My travels have proven I was right. You can't expand your horizons if you got your head stuck in the sand. What the? Are those raccoons? I ran into a human today who had a real nice body. Seeing his burly arms reminded me of the first time I got involved with a human man. When I was young, I had the stupid idea that it was wrong to have a relationship with a business partner. That changed after I'd had a taste on the night of a full moon. I went into heat. That night in the shack on the mountain where I'd met him, I seduced him after we'd done business. A poor thing. It was so dark I don't think he'd even realized I was a yokai. He may not have been able to walk for a while after that, but you could say it was a profitable transaction for us both. Okay, that was kind of clever, I'll give her that. That was the first time in my life I'd ever had that kind of fun, thanks to him. There she is. Bunpuku-san, you did a good job getting away from that thing. Thank you for rescuing me. I just did it on a whim. You've been doing quite a few things around here, and that thing's woken up now 'cause of you. That thing? You mean that huge yokai? Could you please tell me about her? Is there really a point in telling you now? She's still being as vague. Jeez, what is her deal? Well, whatever. No harm in telling you, I guess. Maybe it'll help you die in peace finally knowing. Okay. There have been a lot of cultures that have flourished on the Yellow River. The Han, the Song, the Ming. All kinds of dynasties on the continent have risen and fallen over the centuries. And behind the scenes, there's been a powerful yokai operating since mythical times. A giant kitsune with glittering golden fur that sparkles like a brocade and crowned with a purple mane of flame. The beauty, Daji. Daji? That name. I feel like I've seen it somewhere in a book. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm actually quite familiar with that name myself. That's because it's a famous one. Daji, Tamamo. To us yokai, she was once thought of as our brethren, praised as a hero. Her fame even spread across the sea to other shores. She ruled over tens of thousands of different yokai species, protecting both the peace and the status of her subjects. She truly was the protector of the continent's yokai. And not just that. Through her majesty alone, she managed to get yokai attacks on humans under control. By trying to prevent pointless conflicts between humans and yokai, wars between them were kept to a minimum. However, all things must come to an end. Changes in fortune are inevitable. As she grew older, the shadow over her yokai power could be seen. Things took a turn for the worse as she became unable to control her underlings. It was then she tossed away her more frightening form, instead taking a more gentle, female appearance. She'd hoped she could resolve the conflicts between yokai and humans without needing to use force. She arranged a pact of peace with the leader of the humans. Leader? The central figure of the continent's dynasty. The ruling dynasty back then was known as the Shang. Luckily, the human emperor at the time was an understanding fella. He arranged for his court to have a friendly get-together with the yokai. Hey, those are the Baku from last time. The story I heard was that a pact was being finalized. Humans and yokai would live in their own separate places and promise not to attack one another. The pact was well on its way to being put into place. But, at the time, the human side had more on their plate than just yokai. And the Shang didn't last long. They were brought to ruin by others who weren't so keen on peace with yokai. Daji herself was gravely injured by the soldiers of the attacking force. According to history, this is when she died. The truth had been twisted by the winners. They made it seem that Daji had seduced the Shang Emperor and driven him into insanity. And they spread the lie that the peace talks being held were actually a debaucherous feast. But she hadn't actually died. She remained hidden away in the darkness, served by a scant few retainers, waiting for a chance to make a comeback. So she plans on using the Kadoku ritual to do just that? The way she is right now, she's lost her sense of reason. She doesn't even drain the energy of humans the same way we yokai normally do. She doesn't do it at the end of sex, she just munches them down. She gobbles up their blood and flesh, turning their entire body into energy inside her belly. It shouldn't be possible for her to make a comeback doing that sort of thing. But their abilities may have declined. She's still a yokai from a mythic age. She might not be able to freely move around, but her sorcery and power is still nothing to sneeze at. I mean, you've already squared off against her once, so you should understand how powerful she is more than anyone. You're right. Even though I'm sure she wasn't going all out against me. It was like my ritual implements couldn't block anything she did. She also has her two retainers. She calls them her two fangs, and they're very loyal to her. Those two will be frantically looking for us right now. It's probably only a matter of time before they find us. I've got to free the others they've captured somehow. You still have hope that things are gonna work out? Give it up. It'll be checkmate the second they get here. Even so. Still not gonna give up? Well, fine. I don't like the idea of just waiting here to be captured either. Let's have a battle. Huh? I guess I should have realized this where it would inevitably end up. To be fair though, I probably would have had to face her one way or another, even if she didn't give up her power already. I just didn't expect it to be it under this kind of circumstance. I'll test your resolve. If you can get through my domain without being seduced, then I'll help you with your pointless struggle against Daji. Though I don't know if I'll actually be able to help. Bunpuku-san. Contest? What are you talking about? This isn't the time for us to fight. Fight? That's not what this is. For me, this will be a final bit of fun before the end. I don't want to have any regrets before that monster kills me. I want to do lots of fun things with you. What? No, that's... You can't give in to despair, Bunpuku-san. Don't talk like you know me. I don't care about anything anymore. I thought it'd come to this one day, so I just don't care. I want to forget about everything and just have some fun. So come further in. I'll be waiting for ya. I won't give up without a fight this time. And I'll be sure to make you feel real good. Ugh. Bunpuku-san. Tanuki, you're cowardly by nature. There are those who try to mask their... There are many of those out there who try to mask their fear with false confidence. Trust me, I've seen that many times before in my life. Heck, I've done it myself at one point or another. Anyway, as I mentioned earlier, I do know quite a bit about Daji, the actual myth behind her anyway. And the way that Bunpuku just described that story was pretty much to the nose about her. Aside from it being the fact that it's twisted around in this game, but that's this and the myth is that. Anyway, from what I know, Daji's full name is Sue Daji. And, well, according to what else I know, she's not exactly a kitsune by definition. She's what is called a hulijing. It's a type of fox spirit, just more on the Chinese side of thing rather than Japanese. In that mythos, Daji brought down the Chinese dynasty and by seducing their emperor. Driving them to madness, taking everything he had, until everything was burned to ash. The actual myth of Daji is, she's certainly one of the most, she's certainly one of the most malevolent monsters I've ever read up. Like, seriously. Oof. Anyway, that little fun fact aside. So I really am gonna have to go through here. Alright, Bunpuku, bring it on. If this is anything like the others, no doubt I'll be dealing with whatever puzzles come my way. Spirit Stone. 1 clockwise supplication is permitted is scribbled on the rock. What does that mean? Okay. It's nice that humans more than yokai, but dealing with them in business isn't easy. Rumors quickly start going around that a yokai settled in town and doing business. So setting up shop somewhere is impossible, leaving peddling my only option. It's hard on the legs. I end up having to camp outdoors a lot, and traveling around with all my heavy goods isn't easy. Then again, being a wanderer isn't all bad. As for my sexual needs, well, what happens in the villages stays in the villages. There are plenty of unfaithful husbands I can have fun with. Jeez, this girl's certainly been around. Oh, this again. I see. So rather the one that turns all those snake statues around. Okay, then what'll happen if I do all 3? Wait. Never mind, just one. Oh, great, this again. So these statues. They remind me of the ones back in Valkyrie's domain. Wonder they're part of a puzzle too. This is the best. I feel so satisfied. I'm all set for male energy for a while, which is good because it's been rough getting it at times. I'm running out of steam to finish this entry. I'll do it tomorrow after I've had a sleep. Oh great, what now? About moving beast statues. The Kitsune dragon faced the flames, the Tengu and the Oni faced the path travel. Wait, what? The Kitsune and Oni glare at each other while the other two stare at their flames. Whoops. All four yokai stare at the one next to them like the infinite snake that rules them. What? Kitsune and Dragon face the flames. The Tengu and the Oni face the path traveled. Dragon face flames. I thought so, so it is these beasts again. This is the Kitsune and that's the dragon. I think it was Oni and Tengu? Yeah. They face the path traveled. Face the flames. Face the flames. Okay, that was... Wow. I think I barely even tried with that. I think I just got lucky. Like, that was a genuine lucky guess right there. I mean, I knew what I was gonna do. I just didn't expect it to go that quickly. I've gone to an area in the Northern Sea. I really do love sailors. I'm here because of the high quality of the iron sand on this coast. Plan was to find a good dealer and make a profitable deal with the southern blacksmith. But I stopped caring about that halfway through. I got to know the crew of a fishing boat that was busy trying to get a good enough catch to go back home with. They hadn't seen a woman in so long. Their pent-up lusts were out of control. My hips were trembling as they pushed me down and had their way with me. Okay, this is getting okay, that is getting really descriptive. Burly arms held me down as a large group surrounded me. They poured so much stuff into my holes, it was like my whole body was drinking. Oh my god. The hell is up with this girl? Like my whole body was drinking all down. Running about is making me tingle down there. Even just smelling the sea breeze is enough to turn me into a nympho who gets wet in an instant. This girl is, oh my god. Starting to get the feeling she's more of a freak than I thought. Let's see. All four yokai stare at the one next to them like the infinite snake that rules them. Yeah, I kind of figured. I didn't even need to go back to look at the statues to get that down. I'll finish yesterday's entry. I've been staying near a village lately that's relatively relaxed about yokai. I've been here a little too long, so I've started to get to know the male traders. Because of that, a whole bunch of them came to see me all at once. Naturally, I've slept with them all, but they hadn't realized that. So they all hung around waiting for the others to leave so they could sleep with me. Now if they're all in love with me, I told them the truth. There's no need to hold back. I said that today I'd do it with all of them together. Oh dear, just writing down about it is making me ache for it again. I might hang around here a little longer. Then again, worst case scenario, rumors might spread and I could have an exorcist called on me. But maybe I could try stirring up the lusts of a crowd of men just one more time before I go. Kichi and the Oni glare at each other while the other two stare at their flames. Huh. Okay, really? All three of those were way too easy. I guess I'm actually in her sanctum now. Kitsune and Tanuki are quite fond of transforming into humans. The Tanuki yokai here is a very adept at using black magic tools and apparently transforms her coins into animal familiars. It will work to stop anyone from touching the Kodoku mechanism. In the event any have stolen the mechanism, they still need to be chased down and caught. Kinda feels like this Tanuki isn't actually a living creature. Why is there a Tanuki in here? A Tanuki? In this kind of place? Pedestal. Looks like something should be placed on it. Oh, great, so we're dealing with this kind of puzzle. Ugh. Oh no, my crotch is tingling. I haven't had any action for about a month now. The village I went to the other day was pretty wary of yokai, so I wasn't able to find any men to play with. The only thing I could do was trade the essentials with the village nun. Some seed, rice, and medicine. So unfriendly. But actually, they were smart. If I'd been able to meet a man, I would have drained him dry. The heck is this? The orb will show itself if you can catch the mischievous Tanuki. What does that even do? Huh. That's what that does. Huh. I think I get it. I gotta wrangle that thing. Looks like that's not gonna be an easy task, though. The thing's erratic. Oh yeah, I forgot I can move boulders around. Okay. Just going in there like that, I'm not gonna be able to catch it. Okay, seriously? Gotta keep it from going in there. I got an idea. Ah, got it. I caught it, didn't I? Isn't that what I was supposed to do? Hmm. Did I not do it the right way or something? Okay, maybe this isn't going to be as easy as I thought. Ugh. Aha! An orb? Looks like I can use it for something. Got the dazzling orb. Okay, now for the other one. What kind of puzzle is this? This looks like it might be a difficult one. A large man traveled alone, setting foot into the mountain at night. The mountain was rumored to be home to a pair of Tanuki twins who transformed into humans. Whether aged 3 or 30, he was always unafraid of the terrifying things in the world around him. 4 hours after setting foot on the mountain, a thick fog suddenly descended. I couldn't help but notice that the number words are highlighted. I'm guessing they're significant for something. Only a single path before him, he surely could not lose his way. Poor traveler spent 10 days meandering along the mountain path. The 100 Tanuki and Kitsune were delighted by the confused man. The scornful laughter echoing throughout the mountain changed into 1,000 voices, finally driving the traveler into madness. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 10, 100, 1,000. Expose the inexperienced Tanuki. Each of the 4 forms they have transformed into have obvious differences. The numbers you can find are linked to the answer. Huh? Numbers I can find. Idiot. Huh? Just talked. Key. An experienced yokai. Well, this one's pretty obvious. So, I'm guessing this is a spot the difference kind of thing. Once I find that difference... Oh yeah, I think I've done this kind of puzzle. And then have to cross-reference where the locations are based on where the signs here intersect. So if that's the case, let's see. 4, 1. Cross them. Wait, do I have to multiply him or something? In case my line of thinking isn't correct, I'll just say this is 4. Now as for these torches here... Huh? This flame right here is slower than the others. Yeah, well, more like it comes to a complete stop in between, so that's the case. 10. Wins? I'm not sure if it's multiplication, because that would mean 20 or something. Let's just take a look at the others first before I really think about it. Okay, I see it right here. There's the sprite on this boulder's a little different from the others. So, let's see. 100? Wait, 100. Wait. 1, 10, 100, 1,000. Oh, I get it now. It's the places on the code. 1,000, 100, 10, 1. So that's what they represent. Now I get it. So that being the case, since this is 1, this would be 4. This is 10. This is the 10th place. So then this would be 2. This is the 100th place. That's right here. Then that's 1. Oh, right. I didn't figure out these statues yet. Let's see. Not really seeing any differences. Wait. I need to look at this really closely. Oh, I got it. This one's eyes aren't glowing. Yeah. Since playing the previous 3 Charms games, I noticed that these snake statues always have glowing eyes. This one doesn't. So, let's see. 1,000. This one is 4. Since this is the thousands place, that's 4. This is the hundreds place. This is 1. So 4, 1. This is the 10th place. So 4, 1, 2. 4, 1, 2. This is the ones place. So 4, 1, 2, 4. 4, 1, 2, 4. All right, let's see if that works. Ah, got it! Man, puzzle like this would trip up any normal player. An orb? Looks like I can use it for something. Dark orb. Boy. So this is where we're gonna have our match. Wait a second. I didn't get any hints of what she can do. Oh boy, this is gonna be troublesome. None of the stuff I read up on her even gave me a slightest hint. I guess I'll have to go for broke on this one. Use Phantasm Tear. Cast home, release an enemy block with Phantasm Tear and cover. I think I'll keep Absorption on. Round reduction. Earth Coral. Just one rank bonus. Take covering amount by 20%. She transforms. Like I said, I can only take a guess here. So, tongue techniques, auto recovers vitality. Light techniques, auto recovers vitality. Man, this is tough. I got nothing. Could just use the 3 charms, but I don't want to lose 5% vitality every turn, so... I'll just go for it. Alright, here goes. Bunpuku appears. What took you so long? You've really been keeping me waiting. I haven't smelled the scent of a meal in so long. Hey, you don't mind, right? Let's make some memories together. Let's forget all about the scary and painful things and just have some fun, Kay? Don't you worry, your Tanuki Onesan here will take you into a fine mess. I'm not gonna lie here, as much as I actually kind of want that with her, but no thanks. I gotta focus on task here. We might as well feel her out, so... Uh-oh. I'll leave what happens next up to fate with my Bunpuku fortune slips. What? Let's see what fortune you drew. Would you look at that? Sound health. Looks like I gotta patch you up. Wait, what? That was weird. Hey, take a good long look at my body. That's what you're gonna be wrapped up nice and tight in. Guess I'll just use blossoming evasion for now. I'll get you nice and weak. Uh-oh. Those fortune slips she just used a bit ago. I got lucky with that first one, but... Okay, it is obvious that if it was a bad one... Oh boy. I'll gently drain out your strength. Okay. Let me bring my vitality back up, so... Hey, take... No, I read it already. Come do some fun stuff with your Oni-chan. I think it's safe to run, so... I'll bewitch you with my beast body. I'll leave what happens next up to the fate with my Bunpuku fortune slips. Not again. Let's see what fortune you drew. Misfortune. This one's gonna suck up some vitality. Huh. Didn't suck as much as I thought it would. Okay, perfect. First, I need to get my vitality. Bring it. It hasn't been that hard thus far, but uh-oh. Fly dance. Woof. Ow! Guess having that leg thing on wasn't so bad after all. Time to introduce one of my finest products. Uh-oh. Wait, what did that even do? That was weird. My vitality's completely fine. You're a quick one, ain't ya? Uh-oh. Oh, great. What now? Oh, not again. Wait, 2? Wait a minute, did she increase my focus level? Oh boy, I'm in a bit of trouble here. Good. Huh? Wait, she's increasing my focus levels. Why is she even doing that? Oh yeah, that's right. The higher my focus is, the more vitality I lose. That could be very disadvantageous. But for right now, I need to get my distance back. Focus level sell-off. She's really not making this easy for me. Doesn't seem that problematic, but... Oh, great, here we go again. I really should have had an arm charm to use for this. Sound health? Oh. Again. Oh, let's just focus sell-off again. I just need to get far away. What now? Seriously, what does that even do? Oh no. Okay, my thing is getting dangerously high. I need to use home release now. Oh, that could have been bad. Here we go again. What is it this time? You'll find something you lost. Lucky you, a little bit of recovery. Jesus Christ, she's not stopping. I can't hold back. I'll use these hips of mine to take the fight right out of ya. Oh no. It's all over now. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish I was Hakunen right now, but no, I gotta get out of this. It's been so long since I've done it with a young male's body. Now for you in this battle, you'll gotta do some nice things together. I'll make it nice and weak. Oh, that's bad. Crap baskets! Go on, breathe in lots of my pieces. I ain't gonna let you go. Got it. That wasn't exactly hard to break out of. He really needs to knock that off. Bunpuku slips again. It doesn't matter anymore at this point. What the? Hold the phone, I saw that. It actually increased. That remedy actually healed some of her energy, so that's what that's been doing. How the hell did I not see that before? Not again. I should be able to exhaust the rest of her strength if I run one more time. Okay, this is a bit of a gamble, but... Huh, and that's that. I'm... spent. Spent. Nice one. Wait, I gained some gold from that? Thanks for the spiritual energy. Huh? Oh, great. Now what? Isn't that the Kadoku pot? The Kadoku pot, Kadoku pot, Kadoku, Kadoku. I'll be the first to go in. I'll go in and kill the yokai inside. I'll take every last bit of their spiritual energy and come out with all the glory. Forgot how sick these people are. I only obey the orders of my master. Oh, hang on a second. Okay. I didn't think I had any interest in using the Kadoka ritual to become powerful. There is one thing I'm almost sure of. I will be reborn using that pot. It's clear from my experiments. There is sorcery I had to give up on long ago, and other teachings I spent much time learning in the past. But if I manage to rob enough spiritual energy from those yokai, I'll be able to use all of them straight away. I'm going home. I wasn't on board with this whole plan. Everyone started getting these mad looks in their eyes. And who is this master they've been deliriously muttering about? Can't take this anymore. Learning black magic and serving devils, I believe that was the right path to follow. But I really don't know whether helping with the Kadoka ritual was the right thing to do. It has nothing to do with how much those hated yokai might be suffering. Robbing others of their power to embrace one's own is the very thing those blasted yokai themselves do. At first, we all respected one another's knowledge and worked together, but before we knew it, the Kadoka ritual corrupted us. It was as if we were all enthralled by the prospect of power, and everything devolved into a scramble to be the first to acquire it. There used to be a yokai who hid their true form for a long time, manipulating the hearts of countless humans. I'd heard this legendary being was already destroyed, but suppose this Kadoka ritual pot requires something other than humans. Aren't you overthinking this too much, Oni-san? I think it's a bit much to believe a yokai could be behind the plan. I mean, just think about it. Yokai don't need to be in the Kadoka pot to drain power from humans. There couldn't be any reason for a yokai to want to take part in the Kadoka ritual. Well, not unless there was some kind of poor man who had an interest in tasting a Kadoka-powered superhuman. Really? That exorcist has absolutely no idea how accurate that was, like, really. I mean, that's pretty much what's going on. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, as for you... I see. Huh? I've had an idea about what sorcery we need to resolve this dilemma. First? Whoops, I better keep these thoughts in my head. You never know who's listening. So that's the plan. I think it'll be perfect. Hold on a sec. Please say what it is. Now I'm even more curious. Hakanen, this is a figment of the past. Anyway, that didn't really show anything. Ugh, this again. Okay, good. I can go through these. Oops. Sorry, clicked off the game. Bunpuku's diary. I really am a horrible yokai. Today I found a young guy wandering around the mountain at night. And I absolutely love young males who have young, beautiful skin. But unlike most I run into, he was terrified of me. He started shouting, "A yokai! Don't eat me!" and ran off. Looking at his face full of fear got me really excited for some reason. Oh no. Huh? Oh, please don't tell me this is some kind of maze. Allow your energy to be drained if you wish for guidance. No thanks. The correct memory fragments will allow you to traverse the path. Incorrect fragments will envelop the weak in nightmares. This test of courage will take you to the abyss should your energy be exhausted. Okay. This is gonna be a complicated one. What? Yeah. Wait, what the? I thought I... thought I re-energized myself earlier. Hang on. Oh, wait a sec. Ah, cripes. I could have sworn I had an item called a whistle or something. Oh, here it is. Godspeed return. There we go. Now I'm back to full strength. Hmm? Oh. Okay. I seriously don't know what I guess it's worth just a little bit of my energy. Moving forward is easy. Taking a wrong turn spells trouble. Losing will be a hellish test of courage. First go straight until you reach a wall. Then take a detour instead of going to the room behind the stone statues. Wait. Then take a detour instead of going to the room behind the stone statues. Hang on a second. I don't want to lose track of this information, so... Go to the wall and then head north. A blue flame is evidence of a bad omen. Arrive at a corner and keep going. Keep going. Learn the next set of paths from a tanuki. What? Okay. So from what I remember right, I'm going to keep moving forward until I hit a wall. And there it is. Let's see. Take a detour instead of... Let's see. A room... Said stone statues. I guess maybe here? Okay, good. Oops. I think the thing said go north. Oh, there we go. The thing mentions something about a blue flame. Okay, that hurt quite a bit. I'm not gonna let myself loose just like that. Bunpuku has some really weird puzzles set up. And I'm not gonna let them mess me up. Okay, let's try this again. Suspicious sign. Allow your energy to be drained if you wish for guidance. This again. Instead of blue flame is evidence of a bad omen. I chased after the running boy and managed to catch him. There's no way a human can outrun a yokai, as if I could lose on foot. Poor kid had tears in his eyes. He was begging for his life, crying out for someone to save him. Obviously, I wasn't going to eat him or anything, but seeing him like that did make me want to tease him a little. Oh. Said a blue flame was the sign of a bad omen, so... It said learn the directions from another tanuki earlier. Okay. Let me see that again. Down, down, left, down, right. Down, down, left, down, right. Down. What the? Okay, what the hell? Seriously, what the heck was that all about? Human males are interesting things. They're so cute. Some kind of instinct or something takes over when they feel their life is in danger, and they get incredibly erect. His thing was giving off this steamy scent of seed, and I couldn't hold back. I pinned him down and really gave it to him good with my hips. He struggled at first, but even he started to gradually relax. Eventually, he was just lying there, blubbering and moaning. Then he let out a really thick... I'm not even sure if I should even be saying this. Then he let out a really thick load as if saying, please let me off with this or something. That made me really happy, and I just wanted to do even more fun things with him. Or more awful things, maybe. Jeez. This girl's got a little bit of a sadist streak. Oh, thank God. Suspicious sign 2. Allow your energy to be drained if you wish to for guidance. Wish for guidance. Gonna take a rain check on that for a second. So that's where that led. I got my energy sapped, so... Oh, I get it. Ugh. I would have had to recover my strength, never mind. Anyway. Guess I might as well. Keep an ear out for the ringing of bells. Dog's bark means the wrong way. Watch out for the kitsune. Its final instruction is a lie. The orb before your eyes will be a deception. Those who look behind them will see the truth. A trial to envelop you in terror. Failure will have its own sweet reward. The embrace of a tanuki melting away in a fog of pleasure. Yeah, but Bunpuku totally wrote that down herself. Let's see. Ringing of bells. Dog's bark means the wrong way. The kitsune final instruction is a lie. Blue flame's a bad omen. What now? Brain my ears? Dog's bark means the wrong way. No instruction's a lie. Retracing one's steps will let you see the truth? Retracing my steps. That's wrong. That must be the kitsune. It said its final instruction is a lie. So if that's the case. Down, 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 down. So 3 downs, but the last one is not a down. So 1, 2. Huh? Hold up. He kept on crying and begging for his life, completely at my mercy. I lied and told him in a threatening voice that I'd drain him to death. But instead of doing that, I moved my hips very gently on top of him. Then I started gently stroking his head as I enveloped him in my erotic fragrance. The mix of fear and his addiction to the pleasure was really messing with his head. Little by little, he started moving his hips and grinding against my crotch as if that was how he would beg for his life. That look on his face told me pleasure was the only thing on his mind now. Just remembering it is making me tingle down there. I really am horrible. I let him go in the end, but I think I ended up awakening some weird fetishes in him. Actually, I might be the one with the weird hobbies. You think? The last one is a lie, so... Well, frick. There we go. What about the whole retracing my steps thing? What? There was nothing here? What? Huh? What the heck is going on here? Oh, retracing my steps was going back the way I came, as soon as I got into the room. How about that? Do not be deceived. Wait. They said something about the crystal ball earlier. Just to be on... Look, if that... I'm just playing it safe. I'm just playing it safe. Can probably be used to open that doorway. Okay, so it was real. Never mind. That was something else. Now what does this one have in store? Actually, just to be safe, I'm gonna save. There's no telling what other tricks that Tanuki has up her sleeve. Or I guess I should say, in her coin purse. Yeah, that wasn't a good joke, sorry. Though I may be a peddler, my storefront is still very important. I move without being seen, set up my sign somewhere it'll be noticed, and wait for business to come to me. What helps with this is the yokai scent I give off. It's a beat scent designed to attract males. It has the effect of unconsciously drawing males pent up from their travels to totter over to me. If exposed to it for long enough, humans get into a lustful haze they can't shake off. I end up attracting a lot of those kinds of partners who I then help with releasing their lust. But I can't do business with them while they're addled by sorcery. It'd be an insult to my pride as a merchant to do that. Tricking people like that would only lead to bad rumors going around. Business isn't a contest, but about give and take. Seekers of the orb must demonstrate their knowledge. What is the correct name of the shop down the hole? I think it was item shop? Tool shop? Well, I got that right. The wings of heaven and the power to command boulders must be seen. What? The wings of heaven and the power to command boulders must be seen? Wait, isn't that... guys, I need you to give me a second. Sorry about that. So, let me see. Heaven and... What was it again? Yeah, it was Kododama. Wait. No, wait. Wait. That's not it. That's not it. And then power to command. Thought so. Oh, crap. Having merchants do business with me is part of my erotic trap. If all goes well, they won't be satisfied with just looking at my body and will end up paying me a visit later. Doing it with my tits is particularly effective. I wrap the male of my big, soft, warm breasts. Every single human gets love drawn practically straight away when I start pumping their rod in my breasts. Most human women don't have boobs as huge as mine, so it's an experience they can only have with me. Well, someone's proud of their features. Not that I'm complaining. Retrace one's steps to the path once traveled. Tengu statue stares at a water pot. Return with the hidden turtle shell worn. Wait, Tengu statue? Wait a second, is this thing... Wait, is this asking me to go all the way back to... Ugh, where those statues were great. Let's see. Stares at a water pot. Return with the hidden turtle shell worn. Great, I gotta go all the way... Actually, I have an idea. Actually, no, it'd be a waste of time. So that hole led down here, huh? Whoa! Huh, led me all the way back. So that was like a shortcut. That was convenient. Okay, now to find those statues. Oh, it's right here. Seriously, it's sparkling? Why are they just telling me where it is? Turtle shell shield. Doubles magic absorption, reduces run reduction by 20%. Huh. This is getting worse. I've been wondering something for a while now. What is it about squeezing out humans with my breasts that's so fun? It's not like we both get pleasure from it. But after trying it on countless humans, I figured out what was so good about it. It's the face they make the instant my warm, soft breasts envelop their rod. I really love looking at the pathetic, erotic faces they make. I like it when I can make them, go off with just the pressure of my breasts around them, not even using my hands. They have such arousing looks on their faces when the mix of frustration and ecstasy hits them. Line up the gaze of all the statues. Line up the gaze? I see. I think I got lucky there, but... Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh boy. So that's what's going on. From those diary entries, she's doing that thing with me like she did with that kid. Ugh. Ugh. Bunpuku-san. The lust energy's really hitting you, ain't it? Why don't we have a battle of wits while I got you like that? I'll let you through if you can answer 10 questions. Oh, great. Questions again. But you'll lose if your spirit breaks before then. And I'll make you have some fun with me. Alrighty, question 1. You know where this pot was made? India, Han China, Valhalla. Wait. Oh boy, I actually have no idea. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to take a guess here, because I really don't know. I'll say Shang China. Wrong answer. Come on now, for every wrong answer, you'll have to get closer and closer to me. Eventually, you won't be able to hold back, and you'll end up entrusting your body to me. I didn't even know the answer to that. How the hell am I supposed to figure this frickin' crap out? It's gonna be super embarrassing if I lose because of this. Okay. Raijin, you got this, man. So how about it? If you get close enough, I'll give a good rubbing with my tits. Oh, great. So that's what this is about because those right. Oh, man, that's really hard to turn down. But I gotta do this. On to question 2. This should be an easy one. What kind of yokai am I? Okay, that is easy. You're a tanuki. Correct. Next, there are 4 statues you saw on the way here. It was a tengu, a dragon, a kitsune, and what else? Oh, I know this one. It was an oni. Correct. Next question. Any sorcerer should be able to get this one. What happens when your energy drops? You can't steal spiritual energy. Focus level stops working. Your maximum vitality drops. Focus level stops working. Sorcery stops working. Let's see. Can't steal spiritual energy. Focus level stop working. Vitality drops. I think maximum vitality drops. Yeah. Oh, thank God I got that. Correct. Alright, this should be an easy one. Of the following, which of these wears off the fastest? Wears off the fastest? This doesn't seem easy to me. I think it's ecstasy. Oh, jeez. Got lucky with that one too. Your face looks so entranced. Okay then, next. What question are we on? Oh, crap. I wasn't counting. Question were we on? Okay. I just need to think back for a second. Wait. Okay, I just gotta remember the questions I did. I know that thing with the statues was the second question, so... Vitality thing, that was the third question. Fastest, that was...
Oh yeah, that thing with the tanuki. I almost forgot. Sorry guys, I'm just really scratching my head here. Okay, I think I got it. I'm gonna go with 6. Oh, that's a relief. You might not know this next one. Among the items in my shop, which one of these improves your run reduction? My run reduction. I'm pretty sure that was my angel feather, right? Azure robe, swift sandals, foreign cape. Wait, what? It was the, I think it was the, I'm very certain it was the angel feather. Ah, yes, thank you. Come on, there's no need to hold back. Just pretend to get the questions wrong, why don't ya? It'll be more fun that way. Okay, next question. Which of the following sorcery in my shops restores vitality? Pleasure heal, soul steal, recovery. Pretty sure it was absorption. I have it equipped. Let me just think about this for a second first. I don't think any of these were what they were in there. There we go. Whoops, which question were we up to again? Which question is the final one? Really? You're doing this? That last one was question... When she did this before, that was question 6. And after that was the one with... Which you just asked about my items. So that was 7 when I did the angel feather. Absorption, that was 8. This one is 9, so final one, the next one. Correct. Alright, final question. I want to do it now, so I'm gonna be frank. I'll do you with my tits. You know what you should say, so go on. Huh? Where on earth am I? I messed up. That wasn't even a question. I just had to look away. Either way, I managed to make it through. Full moon orb. Okay, no, I am down here now. Man, that Tanuki and her tricks. How did it come to this? Did I get a little too carried away? I got captured by a human. That's right, captured. It was a fellow merchant I'd known for many years, a human I trusted. He apparently plans on selling me to someone else. Can't believe what's happening. But I ain't gonna give up. I've gone through tough times like this before. So then, I don't know how long it's been since I was trapped here in this strange pot. There's no day or night, so I can't track the days. I went to get help from the other yokai trapped in here with me. The red and blue ones are too stuck up, and the one with the spear I can't trust. And when I went to see the giant squid, it wouldn't come out of the water. Also, found out something while I was investigating inside here. This is part of a Kadoku ritual. Have some of us yokai been eating each other as part of the Kadoku ritual? I'm scared. I don't want to go anywhere near the others. Inside this strange pot, I've been peeping into the many residual memories that are in here. seeing if there might be some kind of magic to escape. I realized that there's a special space in the domain with the big tree where it's possible for things to enter. It's a strange, stark white space. When I investigated it further, I discovered it's a space where the Kadoka winner can leave. The only thing I was ever good at was digging holes and finding lost things. My clever nose did its job well. I saw it. It might try to keep me locked away in here, but it won't work. I'm glad I held on to hope. I'll start peddling my wares again once I'm out of here. She must have written that a long time ago. How did this happen? That path out of here that I found, there's trace of an ominous seal placed on it. Even just writing about it is unpleasant. Why do I have to go through all this? Everyone back in the village was right. I should have just stayed living out my days in a warm hole in the village. I shouldn't have gotten myself involved with humans and strange yokai. I miss everyone back home. I miss them so much. But I'm sick of trying. I'll only be betrayed by the others here if I try to do anything. All I can do is hide myself away in a hole somewhere. I don't want to wake that thing up. I really don't want to wake it up. Well, it certainly explains a lot of things. Hmm? Huh? That was weird. Move all the statues. Face them toward the past. Face them toward the past? Make it use of the single move statues. Great. Make them face toward the past. Oh yeah, the memory fragment there. I think I know what that means. Make use of the single move statues? Hmm. Got it. It's a memory fragment. Tried to escape, but he ends up back there, huh? It was just as you all said! I left this estate to wander around trying to escape. Then I was engulfed in a golden sandstorm and brought back here! What kind of sorcery is that? Sandstorm? I don't think that's the kind of sorcery a human could wield. Just what is the master of this place? Are you trying to say they're a yokai? But to summon so many sorcerers here and manage to conceal one's yokai energy, what kind of being could evade our sense of smell and conceal their true form? Does such a yokai even exist? I knew it. It's as I suspected. There are records of such a yokai existing in the past. It's a yokai whose legends have been passed down through the ages from the distant past. If it is in fact Daji, isn't that just a legend? And wasn't she supposed to have been killed? There are some theories that she was able to survive, and this place is exactly where the legends are based. I didn't believe it at first, but now I'm hearing about golden sandstorms. And the thing is what Dodgy specialized in, making golden sand barriers. And there's no records of anyone other than Dodgy being able to use such magic. They say she has special powers that no sorcerer can resist.
Special powers?
No matter what form a yokai's powers take, they can be blocked by ritual implements. No, not these ones. According to the legends, Dodgy's magic is collectively called the Heavenly Eye Powers. It doesn't matter which of her body parts you seal with ritual implements, they will have no effect on her. That in itself makes her the mortal enemy of all sorcerers. None of her techniques can be blocked with ritual implements, you say. So that explains what happened before.
Then we can simply defeat her with a frontal attack. There must be a reason why she's having to sneak around, unable to attack us. We might be able to win if we all work together. Let's turn the tables on her.
I'm afraid I'm merely a decrepit old man. All I have to offer is knowledge. I will be of no help in a fight. Me too. The others here have started getting a weird look in their eyes. There are very few left we can really trust at this point.
Good grief. Why has this turned into such a hassle?
It's punishment. Though they may be yokai, using them as sacrifices in this Kadoku ritual is incredibly cruel. And the heavens are punishing us for this act of cruelty.
What are you talking about? Killing yokai is our livelihood. Having said that, doing whatever it takes to win without questioning methods was a little short-sighted of us.
I didn't know what was going to happen to the yokai, but the idea of stealing power from others to empower oneself is a yokai's way of operating. And I've been trying to do exactly that. Though it was in the pursuit of power, it may have been an unethical way of going about it. To think we have been wrapped up in such an evil plot. This is our fault for allowing our desires to be whipped up enough to go along with this. That kind of power is irresistible. Such is the way of the world.
It's too soon to give up.
What?
You fools fear the enemy's heavenly eye power, do you not? Then allow me to majestically solve that problem for you. For I have thought of a means to seal away that wretched Dodgy's magic.
You have? I'm sorry, but I don't believe you've been able to think of something all by yourself.
I may only be one person, but I'd come up with a solution using the minds of more than one person. I have the combined knowledge of all of you, the leaders in sorcery. This is a veritable mountain of knowledge, from esoteric forbidden arts to voodoo black magic. And from Christianity to Satanism, there's a wealth of knowledge here for me to use, both good and evil. I will create a new ritual implement that will seal away that monster. A talisman that can seal and suppress that heavenly eye it has. Is it even possible to make such a thing? It is, as long as I have a little time. Sealing it away forever is impossible for now. But if we can seal it for just a short while, we'll be able to actually attack. So how about it? Interested?
Alright, we'll build a new ritual implement and use it to seal away that great yokai. It's going to be tough, but if we can just manage to do that, we'll have a hope at winning. But will things go so smoothly?
Human beings are the cleverest of all living beings. There's no way some kitsune could possibly compare to us. We'll get one over on that beast.
Ritual implement that can counter her eye? In that memory just now, don't tell me that person dressed up as a begging priest was... Looks like Hakunen figured it out. It was kind of obvious.
Bunpuku-san.
Have you also seen that memory?
A long time ago, when fools they were to try challenging Dodgy's powers as mere humans. Us yokai have much sharper noses than humans. It's not her smell we pick up on, but her yokai energy. That's why I never even thought about taking her on. But we haven't lost yet, and it looks like that big yokai is still weakened. She's been asleep until now for some reason. I don't know what she's doing in this pot, but we can't allow her to achieve her goal of reawakening her powers, right?
Then do you believe that those humans managed to escape from Daji? Those guys who sealed us in here were the absolute worst of the worst. The idea of forcing yokai to be used as sacrifices is cowardly. You're right. It's only fair that you consider those sorcerers from back then to be your enemies. But even after they discovered the true nature of their enemy, it didn't look like they'd given up. So if we just do nothing and give in to Daji, then that'd make us even more cowardly than they were. Can't you see that? Um, is there another memory fragment where we can see what happened next to them? There might be a clue we can use. No idea. This is all I can find out. No way! If you're curious about what happens next, then it's simple. You'll have to challenge Daji like they did, and find out what happens next with your body. I ain't gonna stop ya. You can do whatever you want. Hey! Bunpuku-san, wait! What the? That says Bunpuki-san. What the? Ah, must be a typo in translation. Oh, no. Ah! Bunpuku-san! Um, something clearly happened, but oh boy. Wait. Oh boy, I got a bad feeling all of a sudden. What the heck? It's Bunpuku must have gotten attacked by something. I hope she's all right.